so many people were like, oh my God. Hi, my beautiful people. This is Ashley Rafferty, wife of Marcus Rafferty from Mudvayne and Fall of Humanity, and you're watching Metal Up Your Glass.
Welcome to Metal Up Your Glass. This is our new show, podcast, whatever. So
we're really excited to have you.
Hell yeah. So I'm not sure if I told you yet. So it's so funny that you messaged me when you did, because I was about to message you to see if you wanted to come on. I just had a 16-hour shift that day, and you messaged me and made my entire fucking day awesome.
She did. Yeah. It was so cool.
I was like, Ashley wants to do it. I was so excited.
I was like, totally understand if you wanted Marcus to be involved, but I will totally do it by myself. I don't care.
Well, we love you too, and I mean, you have your own thing going on that we want to have you on for. You do these motivational talks, and it's fucking inspiring. I mean, you're helping my wife so much.
You have no idea.
Oh, don't make me cry. I got tissues, so we're good.
But no, we just have a chance to promote you, what you're doing, get your message out there, because I think it's extremely important, because so many people suffer silently.
You're fucking brave. You really are.
I do. I think it's incredible. And so I want to kind of touch on that a little bit. And then what these guys are going to do, they're going to head out to the shop and they're going to make you something custom, whether you want to promote it and try to get followers, you want to keep it, you want something for the boys, whatever you want, it doesn't matter. And then
I might be selfish and be like, I want to keep it.
You are totally allowed. You are selfless enough, girl. So yeah, we'll do whatever you want, and then we'll come back in here. We have a little bit of trivia, a little bit of FYI, just stupid shit like that. We'll just bullshit throughout the whole thing and kind of have a good time for a few. So
perfect. I got elevated right before this, so we're good.
I'm about to.
Oh, this is Cole, by the way. He's he's our apprentice.
Nice to meet you.
He's been with us for around a year. He's progressed so freaking quickly. Like, I'm so impressed with him.
That's amazing. That shit isn't easy.
No, I still can't replicate Justin's pieces. Not that I've been attempting in the last 10 years, but but he put a year in and he's already there, so we're really proud of him.
He can do the handpipes.
Yeah,
nice.
The handpipes. Yeah, so
that's awesome.
So we got a lot of really cool stuff going on. We got our first festival booked for this year. We go to Michigan Metal Fest.
We get to do the stage show sword thing.
Yeah,
we're super excited.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we'll be in Michigan. Michigan Metal Fest. So it's in like Battle Creek, Michigan this August, I believe.
We don't know the lineup, but they had like Born of Osiris and Upon a Burning Body headlining last year.
Maybe if Marcus is still home, we will make the travels out.
Oh, you guys are always welcome. Crazy. That would be so fucking awesome.
Yeah. Not sure what his summer looks like yet. He might be home by then.
I think it's the end of August.
I got my fingers all crossed.
Yeah, that would be fucking rad. You guys are welcome.
Yeah.
So this is like what we've kind of been working on for the last, I'd say probably 6, 8, 9 months, just trying to get this whole studio set up with cameras and all the shit that comes with it.
Looks great.
So this is like our, well, thank you.
Thank you.
It does.
Have you ever seen like pipe making before, like live?
No, and you know what? New York State has one of the biggest like glass blowing museums in Corning, New York.
Oh
And
yeah,
Nice.
I've
yeah.
lived here for almost 35 years and I've never been. I've always wanted to go, have never been. I've seen like stuff online of what they do, but I haven't actually seen it done. So I'm excited.
Well, I guess they do have pipes now up at Corning too. That Robert Mickelson.
Yeah.
Uh,
Corning is on the pipe making side of things now too. So that
yeah.
Robert Mickelson guy, he was a famous
I
artist,
didn't know
and we got snubbed a lot for pipes not being art. So he started pushing bowls into his shit, and he was like, "So what? This isn't art then?" And they're like, "Fair."
Oh wow.
So that was cool. It really got a lot of the snobby art respect for the pipe making community too, and they were able
Well,
to
it
see that
should.
we actually have a lot of techniques invented.
Yeah. It takes a lot to,
It's,
mold something with glass and to have like the different like colors in each, pipe. It's just there's a lot that goes into it. And for anyone to try to
mm,
discredit just because it's a schmoggin pipe is stupid. I mean, we're in
yeah,
2023. Let's go, okay? Come on.
I think we're scarred from when we had started because we started like right after Operation Pipe Dream when Tommy Chong went down.
Uh-huh.
And so it was like this big controversial. This when weed was like completely illegal. So I think that kind of carried over, at least for me.
yeah. Well, people were going to
into
prison
the
for this
now.
shit.
Like it's like so taboo to be a pipe maker and people don't want to publicly talk about it or smoke weed or you know what I mean. So it's just like a little thing that I still kind of carry, but I'm getting better.
Well, even still,
slowly.
it's like fucking. You can't smoke weed on camera right now. I mean, you can if you want fucking fucked with,
But to
but
demonetize.
Yeah.
It's at least you can do it and not get arrested. You're not get a knock on the door.
That's yes. I live in a state that it's kosher, but there's still stigma that goes around like anyone that smokes, especially like moms that are smokers. There's huge
Yes.
stigma around it, and I'm like, and these are the people that sit at their kids' soccer games and they have a little something in their cup, or
Mhm.
the moms drink a bottle of red wine, in the evening time.
Yeah, and
So
that's
what is
worse.
the difference if I go outside and I hit my pipe or I take a couple puffs of my joint? Like, not only is it just my choice to do it, it also has helped me not be on antidepressants and anxiety medicine. I'd rather go
Yes.
natural than
Yes.
on a pharmaceutical. So you
Yes.
can bash me all you want, but it's helping me. It's what I'm going to do for me. You don't like it? See you later. Peace out. Like, I don't care.
I 100% agree because I mean, you see so many people with alcohol and how much worse it can be,
Yeah.
and it's terrible. So
And I've been
I'm a
there.
full supporter. Yeah.
I've
Yeah, I
been
have
there,
too, man.
with Marcus, but also like I have, hopped on the binge drinking, train. Like it was something that I really had to come to terms with to be like, I need to change something because me binge drinking is not helping Ashley 2 days from now because it makes everything just
That's
worse. You completely just crash out and you're more dark than you were 2 days ago. So it just wasn't working for me anymore. Do
Yeah.
I still drink? Yes. I'll have, a couple beers here and there, but for the most part, I'm on the THC train and it's tooting along and I'm okay with it.
oh
So
yeah. Oh, hello, Bandit.
All right, yeah, we even had a sound effect for it.
Right, Bandit
Perfect
agrees.
timing, dog. I
Absolutely.
banned out.
No, but I can relate so hard on that story because I dealt with my mental health with alcohol and other substances,
Me
and
too.
it
Uh-huh.
got me in the worst hole I've ever been in my
Oh yeah.
life. And climbing out of that has been just one of the hardest things I've ever done. But I'm so proud. I am doing so much better, finding natural, organic remedies to treating my mental health as opposed to taking the prescriptions that they want me to take. And I feel like if I had taken that, or if I drink alcohol, my anxiety goes through the roof for days. So I try to limit when I drink, but also when I drink, know my limits, because I have a tendency to get off the rails really easily, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, when that happens, everyone calls me Smashly. She's a great time, but the next day I feel terrible. So Smashly has to stay in her home for a majority of the time. So
totally.
It could be fun though, here and there. Shit.
I mean, it is once in a while, but she was coming out too
every
often
day that was
before.
not cool.
No, I totally relate.
Yeah.
I remember we used to practice drinking to go out with Hellyeah.
We did. I blame them, but it's not their fault.
So I was smart back in those Hellyeah days. I wasn't there for very long. Like, it's literally was like a drive, go see them, watch the show. Okay, bye, peace out. Like, we didn't stay very long. So I didn't get sucked into the Hellyeah drinking days. Thank goodness, because I probably would have no liver.
Yeah, I think breaking my leg got me to climb out, ironically.
Yeah, I mean, you worked for them for a little while, so I can only imagine what they made you do.
The only day that I was fucking sober, I broke my leg. It was like I needed to drink to stay on an even keel.
But
it's totally sober.
I didn't know you were sober that day. That's funny.
I didn't fucking do anything. I went and got Vinny some bottles for after the show. We were gonna get fucked up, and that never happened. I gave that shit to Kane Hill to give to Vinny, and that's the last fucking time I actually saw him. And
I miss that man.
That was horrible.
I do too.
Yeah,
me too.
I didn't even get to say fucking bye or thanks or anything, and just broke my leg and went to the hospital.
And Marcus kind of had a similar thing. Like, he had talked to Vinny like once in a while, in between what he was doing and stuff, but he didn't ever get a chance to like really have a sit down conversation with him, after he left Hellyeah. So, part of him kind of like kicking himself in the butt, because he didn't really get to talk to his best friend before, he left this earth. But unfortunately, that's kind of what life throws at you sometimes. You don't get a chance to always say goodbye. So that's why we got to make the best of, our day to day. And honestly, losing Vinny and then, losing my sister and my nieces, that's when I really started to dive into my mental health, because for a short time I was self-medicating with a whole bunch of different stuff. And I really had to crawl out to kind of figure out my shit, because I had a family to take care of. And life is way too short to, fuck it up. We have to live day by day and make sure the people that are in our lives know that we love them and we care for them. So, and that's, a lot of why I do my videos in the morning, because there's people out there that don't always have a lot of people. So if a stranger needs to tell you I freaking love you and I'm proud of you just to get you through that day, then I'm here for it.
It brightens my day up too,
and that's so strong of you too, because I mean, like, coming from the similar but different experience of the self-medicating and then actually facing your shit, it's the easiest thing to do to slip back into that self-medicating. And it's so hard to fight it. And I did it in private, and it was hard. And you shared your story, which I find just absolutely so brave and inspiring. And like, I can't even begin to imagine sharing those moments with people. And you show yourself so bare, which I think is so good for so many people, because we all feel that, you know what I mean, in our own way. And it's just like to see somebody like, wow, like this person is really feeling this and she is fighting through. So it's like not only inspiring, but you're encouraging all of us who are watching your videos, and not to get too sappy, but I fucking get on Facebook as early as I can in the morning. even if I'm at work and I'm a little bit late, just to see what's going on and make sure you're okay and get my little, okay, yeah,
Aw.
okay, I got it. You know, so keep doing what you're doing. I know that you're gonna fucking blow up with this. This is something really special. And so I really fucking want to know, like, in all of this, like, do you have an ultimate goal? Are you trying to be an overall, like what's the word?
Influencer.
Influencer. Yes, thank you. I'm not really savvy, but or are you just doing this for you?
Well, I mean, originally I was like, I started, kind of talking about my mental health. I was promoting my vitamins, and I was like all about trying to be this influencer. And I kind of like did my research on how the algorithm works and all this stuff and different platforms. And I wasn't getting the views. And I think at that point I may have been like trying too hard, like too much to people. So I said, F it. I am just going to do this for to work on myself, and just to get, awareness out, to get the stigma away from it. And maybe more people will talk about it. So, I mean, if it blows up and I end up doing something grand, and financially be able to help support the family, great. If not, it's not a big deal. I'd rather help other people than blow up and, make tons of money off of it. That's not what I'm here for. I'm literally here to make sure the next person knows that they're loved, they're cared for, that they don't need to go to a permanent solution to end all the stuff that's going on in their life. And I said this in my video, I think yesterday. I use this term very loosely, like a permanent solution to a temporary problem, because when you're in the thick of it, it doesn't seem like a temporary problem. It doesn't seem something like so little. It's huge to someone.
Yeah,
and
it's
if
freaking occupying
all of us can understand and be a little more compassionate to other people, it wouldn't be so hard for people to walk in their path, on a daily.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
I know that was a long answer to your question, but
that's good.
No, that's what I
think
wanted.
what we just really want to know is that you're going to continue doing this, yeah?
Oh yeah, absolutely. As long as I am upright, breathing, I am going to be doing it.
And where can people find your videos at? Do you just post on Facebook, or is there another platform?
Yeah, I normally will post on Facebook, which is linked to my Instagram, and then I will upload it to TikTok. So I do those 3 platforms for the most of it. What was that?
Fantastic. Is it okay to put all your links up on the screen?
Oh, absolutely. You can copy and paste that stuff.
Okay, fantastic.
More the merrier.
And I also was curious, where do you find like your motivation? Where do you find your inspiration?
My kids. I'm gonna start crying. Hold on.
Aww.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, or the people listening don't know, both my kids are on the autism spectrum, and they have a lot of struggles, socially, behavioral, and they just wake up every day so innocent and just ready to take on their day no matter what the obstacles are in front of them. They are always happy. They're always smiling, unless they're having, a rough time. They always have like the brightest energy. And me not having as many struggles as them, it's like, if they can freaking do it, I can get through my freaking day. And if it wasn't for them, especially Dane, I probably wouldn't be sober. I probably may have done awful things, because at that time, I masked everything. I was in such a depression when me and Marcus first got together, and I hid it really, really well. So, when we found out that I was pregnant with Dane, I stopped everything. Cold turkey. I got my shit together, and he was my purpose. So, yeah, my motivation is my kids, because they go through the trenches, and if they can get through and to the other side, I can fucking do it. So
That's fucking awesome.
That's fucking beautiful.
Yeah,
And it's great that you can learn from them.
Yeah,
you know
for
that
sure.
yeah, they've showed me unconditional love, and you don't get that. Like, you don't. And there's just something that when you meet people or you have kids, like, they literally open up this huge other box and floodgate of just feelings you've never ever freaking been in contact with, and it's great. It warms you.
That's awesome. I've always been afraid to be a mom. I just always thought that I couldn't do it. And it's just not in the cards for me right now, but I do admire all of you women. First of all, for that first explanation was fucking beautiful. And the sacrifice that it takes to be a mom, because I know what my life entails and I have no time. And I'm not exaggerating. Like, I have no time to do anything really extra or fun. I don't really go get my hair or my nails done. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I don't have kids. So I just applaud you guys, you know, you also have relationships and houses and all this other shit. So I thank you for having children and being inspirational. You're fucking
absolutely. I gave you some nephews, so you know.
Yeah, I'm totally down because hell yeah. That's what's up. Speaking of kids, we're gonna switch over to Christmas really quick. Are you guys ready? I know it's your favorite holiday, right?
Yes, it is. We love Christmas. And, you know, Marcus, for the longest time, Marcus was like, we're keeping our tree up all year round. I'm like, no, we're not. Like, I love Christmas, but I'm not that much into Christmas. So when we moved into this house, he's like, well, I'm gonna need like just a spot just to keep Christmas stuff. So in our kitchen, in a shadow box, in the cabinet, is a whole Christmas village that is up all year round. So, and that's just for him. That's his thing.
Nice.
That's what he gets. A little cubby hole.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Love it.
Well, that's awesome.
I always post how many days to Christmas all throughout the year for him here and there.
Yes, always on a countdown.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh, yeah, he will. He'll sometimes call me and be like, do you know there's like 275 days left until Christmas? And I'm like, that's great, babe. Not even thinking about
it. Oh my gosh. That's too much. He's so funny. But yeah, so I know Christmas is right around the corner and the whole Santa and all of that, and the kids are off school. Do you guys have any fun plans? You gonna do anything exciting while they're off?
So for like Christmas, we're gonna go to my parents' house Christmas Eve. We do his family stuff. And then during break, I think we're gonna do like some bowling. Aquaman is either coming out or has come out. So we'll probably go see that.
Nice.
Dane and I are like superhero buddies. He got me into all the Marvel and DC stuff. So I'm like, all right, let's go. So anytime a superhero movie goes out, him and I go on a date.
Oh, I love that. That's so cute.
I love superheroes. I used to dress up as Superman. You couldn't take my cape off. I wore it everywhere.
Hunter loves Batman.
Aw, I love it.
I love Batman too. We have a Batman in the shop.
Yeah, he does. He has a Batman.
It was
Superman. Because I grew out of Superman. I grew into Batman, but
grew out of Superman, went to Batman.
Well, he's got the fucking utility belt. Yeah. I mean,
that damn utility belt.
Yeah, he's got all the stuff, and it does shit that shouldn't be able to do. But of course, they explain it away with this.
I know,
he's
but
a billionaire technology guy.
If you're Superman, you can fly. Can Batman like fly? He can't fly, right?
Yeah, but I mean, Superman is like what I thought I was gonna be when I was. Superman embodies the adult I thought that I was gonna be, but I also like. I loved all the good stuff, and. He's too much of a fucking goody two shoes for me, honestly.
And he lives two different lives.
Yeah, and he's a fucking liar. You know,
I mean, so does Batman. So does Batman.
Well,
but
yeah, I guess, but he lets a couple people in on it.
Yeah,
he was lying to Lois Lane for a while.
Oh my goodness.
I love me some Iron Man. Maybe it's just because it's
there
Robert
you
Downey
go.
Jr. I don't know, but he makes Iron Man sexy. Okay, let's just put it there.
I agree with you.
Love it.
We love Robert Downey Jr.
I do too. He's awesome.
Yes, he's a great actor.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, he's really good. Will Ferrell is one I quote way too much. Even his old school
Yeah,
movies.
he's funny.
Yeah,
like
we have all
fucking
these-
Step Brothers.
And we call you THRASHLEY
THRASHLEY.
around here.
Yeah.
Marcus and THRASHLEY.
Marcus and THRASHLEY, yes.
I mean, you probably could have put Wiferty up there, and I would have been fine with it.
Well, I didn't want to take
Okay.
Marcus's
Well, hey,
name
we can
either,
put it
because
up
that's
in
what he
post.
calls you, Wiferty. Or
Yeah.
how did you say it?
There's a lot of things he calls me, but Wiferty is one
I
of
can
them.
imagine.
Yes.
Yes, I know he has called you that before publicly.
We love your pet
Oh, yeah.
names.
So,
It used to be like wife face for like the longest time. And it was
Remember
so
that one.
funny. So back in 2015 we went on a cruise. And that was when he was still working with Hellyeah. And every person that knew Marcus, I'm walking down the hallway and all I hear is white face. And I'm like, who's talking to me? Like, I knew none of these people. Not one person that I went in already knowing.
Oh
and
my God.
Yeah,
what
that
did
was
you
on
tell these people? He's like, your name's Whiteface. I don't know what to tell you. I'm like, okie dokie.
That's so funny.
It was very odd. And like at that time, my anxiety was like not under control. So people just yelling out my name that I don't freaking know. I was like, get me to my room. I need my safe place. I was like, what's going on?
Yes.
Yeah,
Don't talk to me.
that's off-putting.
Yes, definitely. I feel ya.
And like, you're stuck in this shit. There's nowhere to go. So I'm
Oh,
like,
man.
this is probably not good for my anxiety. I should not went on a cruise.
Yeah, I didn't think about that with anxiety. Holy shit, I
Ooh.
don't think I'd have survived. I'd have been in the room like panic attacking the whole time. Like, I can't do this.
You know, the first few hours of being on the ship and just people are screaming at you. I'm like, okay, back to my room. What did I do?
Oh God. So so with the glass piece for today, do you know what you want or do you have an idea?
Want to just make me like a little bowl or something?
Yeah. What do you want on it? What kind of logo do you want?
Can you put Morning Chit Chat on it?
Of course.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a
Absolutely.
logo for it yet?
I don't. I need to make one though. I need to get one made.
Dude, we can design you a logo if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Oh.
you can design
Do it.
and
Surprise
send it to
me.
us.
You guys know me well enough. I think you could come up with a good logo.
I think
Okay.
so.
Do you like
do.
your Ashley here?
I do. It's pretty. And it's purple. That's my favorite color.
But yeah, we'll get you something custom in purple, and I'm excited.
Sweet.
So we will transition over to getting these two out in the shop for you.
Cole's
And,
gonna go set everything up.
oh,
and get me
okay.
a-
I thought you were
get
both
me a
going.
point in the
Okay, so
kiln too
Cole
there,
is going
apparently.
to get everything set up
So
for you.
we're gonna compete and make bowls for you.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Drink. Oh, nice. Game on, buddy. Game on.
Hey, I haven't blown glass for a single person on the show. I sit here in my fucking chair and send his ass out there.
Yay.
I remember the first time that I actually got to meet you. We came up to Syracuse.
Yeah, you stayed at my house.
Yeah, we stayed and we
We
did
need to get back
the,
up there.
Yes, we
Yes.
do. And we were supposed to come up for the fucking show, and this took over. And we have like shows every day except Christmas Eve and Christmas
Well,
Day. And then I work.
this fucking happened too.
And he couldn't walk for like 2 months.
Oh, shit.
He's hitting his sound effects. Yeah.
What did you do?
He hurt his broken leg.
Right
What did you
after
do,
the
Justin?
Pantera filming shit, I fucking came home and there was instead of editing, there was a new venue that opened that was like a childhood place that got torn down when I was a kid. But
He used to go there.
Did you
was
take
not
your
very
old
much.
ass
And
into
this-
the mosh pit?
No. It was like it's like a mini Red Rocks. They got these, but it's
Oh,
made out of
okay.
concrete going down, and these
shit.
steps were huge. And I was
That's so funny.
Hinder asked me to film, and so I did. And at the end of the night, I started fucking drinking like an asshole, and I was walking up these steps that were the seats. Now the steps were a certain height, and I was used to going
Yeah.
up and down them all night, so I memorized where my feet needed to be. But I walked up the seats part, and I half stepped, and I hit my bad broken leg thing on the corner of the concrete, and there is still a fucking knot there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this shit happened in August. I still can't walk without it every fucking day with a brace. I was on crutches for a while.
It's
I almost had
getting
to get
better,
surgery.
but because it was like hardware instead of bone and tissue,
It's still
it's
hurts.
taking a lot longer. And he could have gotten an injection, but there was a chance that it was going to disintegrate his tendon or something along those lines.
Oh yeah, you
So
don't
we
want
chose
that
to opt
because that's a
out.
whole
Yeah.
different
I don't want
ball game and surgery.
Yes.
Yeah,
fuck
no.
that. I deal with pain all the time, man. I was
Yes.
just like,
So he so we just chose to kind of ride it out with this brace, and it kind of put us behind. Cole, are you in?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear
we
you. Can you hear us?
Oh,
Even
yeah.
though we shouldn't be able to because I had your glass mic muted. So I
Ashley,
don't know what
can
that
you
means.
hear any fan or torch noise on your end?
Is the waves on, Cole?
Yeah, it's on.
I mean, it's very faint.
Okay. It's not overwhelming, so that's good.
No, it's not loud.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
And my mic's
Yeah.
coming through on your end.
Yeah,
as well?
I can hear your mic.
I can
Ashley,
hear
you can hear Cole.
Yeah,
When
can
he
hear him.
talks, you can hear him. Good.
yeah. When
Okay,
he talks,
sweet.
I
All
can
right,
hear
we're
him.
all set up.
And there's like just a very faint like fan sound.
Okay. So this is the glass shop. This is technically called lamp working and not glass blowing because the glass blowing is like with the really, really long pipes, and it's
Right,
like a
yeah.
soft glass, where this is like a hard glass.
Okay.
So what he has there is a hollow tube that was pulled down for a handle, which you can see it's a little thinner on the left-hand side there. At least I think it's the left. Mine might be backwards. Anyways.
Yep.
So the rest of it is the size, it's like 1-inch tubing, and what he's doing right now is he's heating up to tear off to make a closed end to
For
make
length.
what's called
Okay.
a point. Yeah, so this is like the base prep work right now.
Yeah.
For what we
Very
do.
fascinating, especially when
making
you're
me laugh.
stoned.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. You know, I loved, always related it to the Sublime song, Two Joints. But it would be, I smoke 2 bowls before I make 2 bowls, and then I smoke 2 more. Now we got a bunch of different views, and we're just gonna keep buying cameras to have different views in there.
Yeah, that's already pretty dope.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. and
Like you
this-
guys have something going right here. Like this is going to go huge. I swear.
Well, thank you.
Aw.
We're happy.
Fascinating.
Thank you. Aw.
That's exciting to hear coming from you for sure.
Yeah, and I'm
we,
not like super like artsy fartsy, but this is pretty fucking cool.
Cool. I'm glad you like it.
Thank
Yeah, we
you.
he's had the vision for a while. I didn't see it until when did we start filming?
Yeah, she's a paint and
so-
trim type person. I'm
Yeah,
a
I'm
full
so
picture
blind.
type person till I drag it out eventually, kind of guy.
Yeah.
Um,
So like
And
how hot is the flame to get the glass to actually melt and shape?
But the glass
What do
will
you-
start to melt around 1200 degrees, but that's not
Okay.
going to be able to do anything to shape it. The flame burns around 3000, and it melts the glass somewhere in between the 1250 and 2000 range, because it'll start to boil too, and you don't want that. It'll
Right.
fuck your glass up. And it also depends on the type of glass that you're using. Clear glass doesn't have a lot of extra minerals in it to give it color. This is where a lot of the color comes from, is different oxides, cadmium and cobalt and all this shit. Borax, you can get stuff. You can make black with a fucking nail. You can scrape some of the iron off and mix it into the clear. You can get some black out
Really?
of that. Oh yeah, I mean,
That's
there's the chemistry
fascinating.
and alchemy that's involved in this is like. That's why I got into it. It makes me feel like a wizard sometimes.
It makes you feel like a wizard. You're a wizard, Henry.
Before Two Kings, his name was Wizard Works.
Yeah. Before I got the Tenacious D reference, I was Wizard Works 420. I was a child when I made that up.
Yeah, he was a baby. But
That's crazy.
That was before the YouTubes.
Yeah. But do you remember the I think, did you get a Blunt Club Dichro pendant, the blunt holders?
I think she got the Mudvayne one.
Or I think we made Harry Potter ones one time. No, they were it was like a necklace with like a tube on the top, a blunt holder.
Mudvayne on the front, Blunt Club on the back.
So I've gotten a few things over the years. I feel like I got like a pendant. You guys had said like an Ashley and a Marcus bowl. And I think you also put in like a pendant that one year.
Yeah.
And then I know we had like was it a Harry Potter one? Or was it just the like font?
I think
I have so many.
The Harry Potter. I know. We did a lot.
I have a box of all of my Two Kings glass bowls. So I'm gonna have to go through and see exactly which ones I have. And I feel like you guys made a couple pendants because I know one was on the tree for a while, but I think it broke in the box.
They're joint holders. I mean, they're necklaces.
They're joint holders? See, Marcus didn't tell me any of this. I was like, oh my god, you have such cute pendants. And I have them like hanging around.
Yeah, you used to smoke joints with them. Or the Blunt Club one's big enough for like a Black and Mild size blunt.
If you gave that to him on tour, I don't think he brought it home. I think it's probably in Guitar World.
Probably.
Oh, okay. Right on.
Yeah. Okay, so if we need to get glass to you, we need to send it directly to you.
Yeah, it won't get to me if you just give it to him on tour. Yeah. I did get all the ashtrays though. He did bring those home. So I have my Bandit. We gave the extra Mudvayne one away. Yeah. I don't know which one I'm using in the bathroom. Can't remember. But there's one being actually used.
Some stuff for the giveaways too. Yeah.
Yeah. When we send out your custom piece from today, we're gonna get you guys some extra shit for your giveaways and your promotions.
So many people were like, "Oh my god, I want this giveaway!" And the lady that actually won it, she uses it all the time, all the fucking time.
That's awesome.
She said it's the best bowl.
That's so cool. That's awesome. Go Cole.
Good stuff.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah, we'll get you guys some extra shit sent out. We'll do some couple different logos. We'll put your logo on one or two, and we'll do Fall Humanity and do like that. And you guys can promote that shit and fucking
awesome shit. I love it.
Yeah,
you guys are so sweet.
Yeah, well, you guys have a huge part to do with where we're at. So
100%.
We credit you and Marcus for a lot of our success because you were, fuck yeah, dude. So I don't know if you know the story, but I'll tell it to you. So back in 2016, Justin and I were coming out of a really bad place in life, and we fucking threw everything down and into this glass business. And we were like, we're going to fucking all or nothing. And we put everything we had into it. And he reached out to a bunch of people, and he just spilled his heart out about where he was in life and what happened and who he is and what he does and what he's accomplished.
And while Hellyeah was doing the hush, domestic
which
violence
touched us in a very
thing.
special
way.
I felt that, so I reached out
and Marcus
he invited
responded.
us to the Shiley Acres show.
And we took him a bunch of glass. We made a fucking mirror for Hellyeah. We did a thank you as like a homage to what they were doing for us. Like we did a thank you mirror, and we put Dime on there and all the pictures from the video. And we made a bunch of
I did not know this story.
It was the most special fucking time of our lives.
Most life-changing shit ever. Like, honest to God, like, Marcus was very generous to us that day.
Yeah,
he had no idea who we were.
He brought us in just because he was a real dude.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I didn't know him. I just spilled my heart out, and he was like, "I got you."
Yeah. So, real quick,
That
Cole was
warms my
flattening your
heart.
mouthpiece.
I
Sorry
love
to
him. I will always love him.
Always.
And you too, of course.
Yeah, and you are the reason he was doing what he was doing. You were the love driving him back home, which, girl, I have very slightly been in your shoes, and I admire the fucking shit out of you. You don't even know. Like, I couldn't do it. Like, I'm like, I gotta be a part of it. This can't happen. Like, when I reached out to you in 2017 was an extremely dark time when I was delving back into a place I shouldn't have been. Starting to re-abuse and all these other things and just fucking tearing my whole life apart as it was happening in front of me. One of the greatest things that happened to our business was Justin going out and getting to tour with Hellyeah. You know, like, I saw what that did. I can see it now, but when it was happening, I was sabotaging it. So I praise you with every ounce of my being because I've fucking been there and it's hard shit. So
it is
as
hard.
always, if Marcus is credited, credit goes to you too, for sure. And you always accepted us and welcomed us open arms too. So that was always very generous of you.
Aw.
Hell yeah, you
I love
let
you
us into your home. You know,
we love you.
You. Thank you for
you guys
everything.
Absolutely.
This would not
And
fucking exist legitimately. I would have gave up on life. That was our last ditch effort to live. And if that shit didn't go down like that, we'd probably be dead on fucking heroin or something. I don't even know where we'd be.
Yeah. Well, I'm a very firm believer in the universe puts certain people in your path for a reason at certain times. And I think all four of us needed each other at a very dark time that we were all having, and very silently. There was a lot of things going on in like personal relationships, and I think all four of us just needed one another, and the universe brought that together, and I'm forever thankful that I got to meet you guys. You guys are beautiful humans. You're very, very talented, and what you give out comes in return at some point in your time, and you guys took a chance, you went for it, and look at you guys now. Like, you have a fucking podcast.
Yeah, we're just happy
Hello?
to be here.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, like, and like we said, like we will forever be grateful for everyone who believed in us when nobody did.
Yeah,
we barely believed in ourselves. We're like, fuck it.
It's hard.
It is. It's really hard.
The best drug in the world was having acceptance.
Yeah, that was better than any high I've ever had.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
I totally
so
get
he's
that.
Making your bullhead. Sorry, I keep trying to be focused, but I'm really bad at it.
Yeah, I have ADHD. It's good. I probably said squirrel about 4 times in my head. Like, it's all good.
So
I mean, let's just be honest. There's other reasons why THC comes in handy, so I can like.
Oh yeah,
yeah, for sure.
I get 2 stoned though to a point where then it creates more of it.
Is the other camera working? Is the other camera working? Because we can't. Oh, okay, never mind. I can't. I'm still learning the controls. I haven't done it yet. So he's just polishing your.
So do you have like a panel that switches your cameras for you?
3 of them actually.
It's this little thing, and there's so many fucking buttons on it, dude. Yeah, there's
that's so cool though.
They're called Roadcast. No, not Roadcasters. They're Ozbots.
Oh god.
Yeah.
This one got
so many names. Shut up.
You know what needs to happen is we need to have a road trip and us actually be inside the studio, because that looks dope as fuck.
Dude, you guys are always fucking welcome.
When me and Marcus moved in here, neither of us had good credit. Like, we had nothing. We had a baby, another one on the way. We had no credit. I was living with my in-laws. Like, so getting this like first home for us as a little family was perfect.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
able to build up our credit. We were able to do other credit lines so we could build our credit even more.
Yeah.
And then other things just kept falling into place once Marcus and I were both in a better mental state, sober, and all that. Things just have been over the last like few
Yeah.
years. So
That's awesome.
I'm not ashamed to be like, yeah, we live in a trailer, whatever. It is what it is. It helped us build our credit. We can go, but right now, if we didn't want to pay the interest rate that it's going on right now for houses, we would probably have already bought one. Like, but
Yeah,
we're just
it's
waiting for the
outrageous right
perfect
now.
opportunity. I want to build because I don't want some other person's headache. Like, I want move-in ready.
Yes.
Like, let's go. It's my design. It's what I want it to look like. It's going to be the size I want my house to be. It's not someone else's headache. But Marcus is like,
Yeah.
I don't know
Hell
what's
yeah.
going to be cheaper. And I'm like, well, I guess we're just stuck in the fucking trailer for a couple more years until shit, like, levels out with pricing.
Yeah,
mean, there's
no doubt.
no
It is
point.
fucking insane right now.
Hey, I'm an electrician. If I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh, yeah.
You guys need any?
I didn't
Mhm.
know that.
Yeah, he did.
I
all
do
of the
all of it. I'm
remodeling
a
here.
plumber. I'm an electrician. The only thing I won't do is roofing. But yeah, I used to be a contractor. I had
See,
my own
and
shit.
Marcus used to have a roofing company back in the day.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
When he was like 18 years old. He was 18 years old. He opened up this roofing company.
Your electric and plumbing.
Hell yeah,
Sweet.
that's so cool.
Badass.
So we just need someone that can do like mason work, which we have a couple people in our friend group. And then, my dad did drywall. And he showed me how to do drywall. So we have a whole crew already.
Yeah, you have a
Let's
full
get this shit
assembled
done.
crew.
And then Cole's learning all this shit. He's not here just for glass. I make him learn
very
everything:
versatile.
construction, electric, fucking plumbing,
That's awesome. And
fucking safety.
but
with
you know what?
torches and-
We need people that have that skill set. Because we're going to run out of people that have that type of skill set if we don't start instilling
it's
this
not
in
common.
the younger generation. Oh,
Yeah.
don't get me started.
It should be like every household should have somebody that can like be handy,
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's expensive to fucking replace it.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. He brought something to my attention last night. There was a house for like, I don't know, like a couple $1,000, like under
$15,000.
$20,000. And he's like, well, we could just remodel. So he's got my brain kind of working like, so it's a definite decision, but it's definitely something that he got my brain kind of working on. Like, is that something that I'm, wanting to do? Like, cause I wanted to get the fuck out of PA, honestly.
And my health's an issue too. I can't use my hands right. I got my fucking that neurological disorder, so I can't play guitar or use a mouse, but I can do things that aren't repetitive motion. Any kind of repetitive motion at all, or articulation, even glass blowing, I can't do 50% at least of the shit that I could do before. So I'm
That's
trying to
crazy.
teach that kid. Yeah, and it's been here since fucking 2020, the end of 2019. Yeah, the end of 2019.
That last tour they did to honor Vinny, they were up at the machine shop and came home from that. He was all fucked up.
It was so I had to do this. I can talk and have a show, and I can present this stuff. I can goof around. So this is where my health has basically pivoted our business to, which I'm not super mad about because I like cameras now. Chad got us into cameras, letting us film Mudvayne and Rob Zombie and shit. We bought a brand new camera and showed him some videos. He's like, fucking go fucking do the show out
saw
there.
the video. I'm not sure if you had seen it.
You took something that is, negative to many people, and you put a spin on it, and you turned it into something positive. Look at you now.
You can't kill the metal.
No.
Thank you.
The metal will live on.
The metal will live on.
Can I just say how much I love your parenting? Can I just say that? Can I just say how much I love you and Marcus, both individually and together? The way that you put your children just absolute first. It may not be in the public eye, but I know you fuckers. I know what you're doing. And that's fucking awesome. Like, that is, God, it makes me love you guys so much more because you put literally every ounce of, even all of the side projects that you have are still your children fueled, basically, you know, and your parenting, I fucking adore. I absolutely adore it.
Yeah, we wish we had
thank
parents like you.
you.
We do.
Aw,
You guys
guys, stop it. No, I love you. Thank you. I appreciate that because, you know, there's days where I'm just like, oh my God, what am I doing? Like, and you know, there's days where you think you're failing, but I think good parents feel that way, and bad parents think they're the greatest fucking parents in the world and don't second guess anything they do. So I guess I'm doing something right if I'm second guessing myself.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that applies to every aspect of life. Like I think I'm a terrible artist.
Yeah, shut up.
I've been at it a long time. Like I produce things, but I don't know, man.
You can always find a flaw in his work, but I think that's anybody with any of their own shit kind of thing.
Oh yeah,
so
you're your
conceited
biggest
assholes that
critic.
are actually fucking up.
Fuck yeah. So we have, what do we have out here at Cole? We have a charcoal pipe with purple spikes. Is that what you made?
Ooh, pretty.
I turned his mic off because it's
he can't talk right
there was
now.
some shit going on. There were some issues, technical difficulties. So
I didn't even
Gotcha.
notice.
well, we handled them without anyone knowing. But he can't
Look
talk
at that
Didn't draw
smooth transition. No one even fucking knew.
Yeah, I went out into the studio and turned his mic off, but changed the camera.
Oh
so he
shit!
wouldn't be
You
able to tell.
left. You left the table.
Oh yeah,
Your
to
pipe's
death.
done. Look at it. Look at it.
Try to my best.
Say hello to
Yeah.
everyone, Dane.
Hello. Hi, Dane.
Hi, buddy.
Hello.
Sweetheart,
How
how
you
are
doing,
you?
pal?
Good.
So
He's
good to
so
see
big.
you.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
He's gonna be 12 in March.
All right.
Wow,
Yeah.
You getting so
really?
big? Heck yeah.
Yeah, I think when you guys stayed, he was like maybe 3, because Hunter was just
It
a
was
little
in
guy.
2017. We were there in 2017. So that was what,
so
7
yeah,
years
like
ago.
4.
Wow, it's been
Right?
that far.
Just about now.
Yeah, they were babies. They were little guys.
Dane is
Wow.
5 foot already. I'm 5'3". He's 5 foot
Oh
at
my
age
God.
11.
Oh my God.
Like,
He's gonna
how
be
did this
gone.
happen? He's like already taller than my mom. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's gonna be a Viking. He's gonna have a big old beard like his dad. Yeah.
I'm hoping he gets to keep his hair on his head and he doesn't go bald. But, you know, I don't know. He's look cute bald too, just like Dad. But, I mean, I hope you have the weird hair trait.
Aw,
Okay, peace out, buddy.
Hey, what's this?
It's parchment paper. We're making cookies later, remember?
Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh, Santa's cookie.
Yeah.
Cole
I make
loves
those
cookies.
peanut butter blossom cookies, you know, with the Hershey Kiss on top.
Oh yeah.
They're my
Those are
fave.
good.
Super tasty.
Yeah. Cole likes those a lot too.
I love all cookies.
He's a cookie monster.
You don't discriminate against the cookies.
Oh no.
Oh, never.
Yeah, you don't eat much
And I
else.
like
He's a health
Italian
nut.
cookies as long as there's not like a ton of anise in them. Those are just off-putting. I don't like the taste of
Ooh,
anise.
I hate when
It's
there's-
like it's almost
I
like a
don't like
licorice
anise either.
taste.
Ugh, no.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I've never tasted anus, so I couldn't.
No, not
She didn't
anus.
say anything.
Anise.
He has to twist everything to make it something about butt or balls or
You know, when I was
something.
a
Oh,
kid, we had
Jesus
these
Christ.
cookies.
This isn't
famous
OnlyFans, all
Amos.
right?
What's that? Oh no. You know, when I was a kid, they had those famous Amos cookies, right?
Yes.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about? Okay,
I know what
well,
you're talking
we
about.
were so poor that I had to have heinous anus. We couldn't afford the name brand.
It was the generic around these parts.
Those are the ones at
Don't
the
mind
dollar
me.
store.
Yeah. We got famous Amos at home.
So I'm gonna ask you and tell you. I don't know if you know anybody that shares your birthday.
My
Celebrities.
birthday?
Yes.
No, I don't.
I'm gonna tell you. Miley Cyrus.
Okay. Okay.
And then Sean Kingston. Okay. So that's
Really? I used to listen to him all the time. I think I was
I know beautiful
a
girls.
senior in high school. Or maybe I was in college. I don't know. It was right around those times.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
that's funny.
And also on your birthday in 1870, I can't read my own writing, the 15th Amendment, the right to vote was signed regardless of religion or race or man, woman, all that nonsense. So
Maybe
you also
that's
got the
why
right
I am the way I am.
I like that. I think that fits. And also 2 more facts about your birthday that you may not know. It is Carrot Cake Day. And it is also Golden Retriever Day. And that date is February 3rd, everyone. Everybody wish Ashley a happy birthday. If you're seeing this, it is her birthday on February 3rd. Go tell her happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I'm 35.
So, that's awesome.
I'll be 35. Yeah.
So what is your favorite Christmas song, Ashley?
My favorite Christmas song? I want a hippopotamus
Yes.
for Christmas.
I like that.
I gotta say, I run around and sing that shit to death. I want a hippopotamus.
And he does the voice and everything.
Just you can't be mad when it comes on. Yes, you
I love
can't.
that shit.
Very cool. Very cool. So hubby, are you making a piece or okay, Ashley, we are gonna play a game. You're gonna tell me how it's metal. This is a Christmas edition. And so we gave you the example with like the water, right? So
Right.
Can you tell me how Christmas sweaters are metal?
How Christmas sweaters are metal? Okay.
Yes.
Well, you either you get joy out of the sweater, all the vibrant colors makes your heart kind of go pit patter. Or you can go on the other side of the spectrum and have an ugly ass sweater that you can either make fun of your loved ones about, or you can just, have a good laugh. I mean, I guess that it's both joy. I mean, I guess it's just joy. That's why it's metal. It picks your spirits
Joy
up.
is fucking metal.
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
I mean,
Okay, cool. Your turn. Christmas edition.
my turn?
If you want to go, you can ask us. We don't mind. Yeah. What do you got?
How is Santa metal? I have a child in the
Santa
room.
is metal because he leaves the North Pole in one night and he travels across the entire world and he delivers all night long with no sleep and a magical speed that no one can beat. And he is the ultimate definition of metal.
He also decides whether or not you're naughty or nice. I mean, that's
pretty metal.
Yeah, he holds
Yeah.
all the power.
All the power.
Maybe
And what is
Santa
more
should run for
powerful?
president.
I would vote for him for sure. Absolutely.
Uh,
Your turn.
how.
Begin your mic.
Okay. Think about this.
He's got to think about it. Justin, do you have one? And your pipe is done. Justin is quick as fuck.
oh, look at that. It's so pretty.
How is Rudolph metal?
How is Rudolph metal?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when did the cartoon come out? 40s?
Something
When did
to
that cartoon
effect.
come out? Well,
I'm not sure.
Rudolph was ahead of the days, you know. He defined being a person of unique and quirkiness, and it's okay to be different than the other people, and you don't need to follow the crowd. You just follow yourself. I think that's what
Be you
makes
and
him metal.
shine, baby.
Fuck yeah.
Shine
I
bright
love
like
it.
a diamond.
Okay, so this is just our very basic glass incense burner, all glass. It is a backflow incense burner. So
That's amazing.
It's just completely clear. Maybe go back out just a little bit so you can get the top in there. There you go.
That's so fucking cool.
And then it's that's one of the many things that we are. I don't even think we have that up anymore on the website, honestly. Oh, we do? Okay, yeah, it is one of the things that you can buy on the website. But yeah, that's one of the objects that we've come up with. It was inspired by when he did Black Goat with Tom Maxwell. He did a elaborate voodoo doll incense backflow incense burner.
Yeah.
And so
that's so
real
fucking
basic
cool.
type. Yeah, so you can get all kind of. I'm gonna duck out of the frame here for a second so you can get this. You can't see it; it's not lit at all.
Yeah, it's dark.
It's this little guy back here. He's a all glass voodoo incense burner.
Oh, that's so fucking cool.
Easy.
I love that.
So